guys, Chelsea Kenyon here with ChelseaKenyon.com, and today I want to share with you how to create the perfect killer Facebook sales post, okay? And it's so easy. It's literally 2 steps, and it can really do amazing things for your business. In fact, that's pretty much how I get most of my business from Facebook, is using this exact formula, if you will. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to find an amazing before and after picture of what your product can do. Whatever the product is that you want to, let people know about, that you want to share about, because sharing is one thing, but showing really takes it to the next level, okay? Because we never want to sell. We do want to share, but sharing still is kind of vague. So let me make it really clear. We want to show. We want to show what the product can do, and the best way to do that without being one-on-one with somebody is to show them a before and after picture. Now, it's great if you have your own before and after pictures because people know you, they trust you, they can see the results. And if you don't have one of your own, find somebody else's. I mean, we can't keep posting our own picture day in and day out, right? Because everybody has a different body type and a different face shape and everything like that. So they're going to want to see results on a variety of people. So find that before and after picture, and yes, it has to be a before and after picture, okay? Not a picture with words all over it, not a collage, and not a picture of the product in the packaging. So once you find your amazing before and after picture, remember, pictures speak 1,000 words. So this one picture is going to actually be worth like 1,000 Facebook posts of you just typing what your product can do. Okay, so this is a really powerful way to reach people. Now, after you find your your before and after picture that you're going to use, now you're going to craft your post. And what you're going to do is you're going to have 1 or 2 sentences. That's it. Do not 3. I didn't hear a 4. No 5. No. 1, maybe 2 if you gotta. Okay? 1 to 2 sentences. Okay? Now, these 2 sentences should never include your link. Okay? No link, no way, no how. The second you put your link into play, that screams salesy. We don't want that. We are trying to get away from that feeling that we're trying to sell somebody something. Okay? We don't want people to feel like that. And by putting your link on there, that's exactly what it does. And I promise you, people, if you don't include your link, they are going to come to you for information. I promise you are not going to lose any sales by not including your link, okay? I mean, it's not that often that somebody stumbles across your link and goes into your site and orders and you just happen to find out about it later. I mean, yes, it does happen occasionally, very rarely does that happen. And if that person really wanted to buy something, they are going to, if they didn't find your link anywhere, they'd ask you, okay? They're not going to just be like, oh, well, I can't find her link, so I'm not going to order anything. Not going to happen. You're not going to lose any sales. Let go of that fear. If you need some extra help with your fears, go check out my fear video. But we don't want to have any fears in this, okay? We're confident in ourselves. We're confident in our product, and we are going to show everybody what our product can do. Your 1 or 2 sentences, not including your link, you want to end it with a question because that encourages interaction. So any post that we make, especially in regards to business, we always want to encourage as much interaction on it as possible. Now, you could do something like this post or share this post or comment below or what kind of questions do you have or anything like that. But it's better if you kind of sprinkle in some capital letters and lots of exclamation points and stuff like that, and you ask a good question, an eye-catching question. Something like, and depending on the product. Now, this could really go any direction depending on what it is that you're selling. But, if you're selling makeup, you could say, wow, does your makeup do this? Can your makeup work this kind of wonders? If you're selling a weight loss product, you can say, does your protein shake do this? Something like that. You could say something like, if you could get these results, what would that be worth to you? Or what if you could wake up tomorrow with these results? How would that make you feel? Always gear it into how people feel too. That's another great tactic. when you can get people to start thinking about the feeling part, amazing things can happen. So anything to tie that in. So 1 to 2 sentences with a question in there. You can put a little bit about the product in there, but don't go too much into it, because the idea is that you want them to wonder. You want them to wonder. If you start answering questions before they've even asked them, then they're not going to interact with you. You're never going to know that they were even interested in the product. So you're going to put the 1 or 2 questions. Think of it more like a teaser, okay? We're not here to give them all the information they need. That's going to come later. So it's just a little teaser to get them to comment, okay? That's the whole goal, is for them to look at this post with your little teaser and the killer before and after picture, and then to comment. That is what we are aiming here for, is a comment. Because once they comment, now you know that they're interested in the product, or at the very least interested in the results, getting similar results to whatever it is that you posted. And now you know. So when they ask a question, you can write down their name, log it however you log your interest, and now you know that you can follow up with them and get them that information. Here's another little tip down in the comments section underneath the post. No links. Don't even try to sneak your link into a comment. Nope. And do not answer questions in the comments. Now, I know it's tempting and easy. Jane comes on and says, wow, what is that? I gotta get me some. And you go, oh, that's our new chocolate shake mix. You can go over to my website, www.mychocolateshakemix.com, and buy yourself some. Okay? Whoa, no, don't do that. First of all, people don't like to navigate away from Facebook. They simply don't, okay? Second of all, she may not be ready to order right then and there. Maybe she was just kind of seeing what the deal was, and just telling her, hey, it's a chocolate shake mix, really doesn't give enough information. So they're likely not going to click on the link, and they're likely not going to be ready to purchase right then. And they might even tell themselves, oh, well, I'm not really ready right now. I'll check back with her later. But are they going to? Probably not. They are probably going to forget, unless they see another post, another post, another post. So eventually they might. But how much better would that be if you could know that she was interested right then and there and follow up, you know, and try to get that information to her. Maybe you're going to be able to book a party, or maybe she has a friend who's interested. You know, there's just so many places that one contact can take you. So do not answer questions in comments, period. If somebody, you know, indicates that they're interested, whether it's a, wow, look at those results, or holy cow, what is that? Where can I get some? You're simply going to say, I will send you a private message, or I'm going to message you, or I just texted you, or whatever it is. Then you send them a private message, and you are going to, again, not answer their question. I know it sounds crazy, but the reason why is because you really want to find out what the problem is. As people in direct sales and network marketing, our job really is to find out what the person's actual real problem is, so that we can best figure out how we are going to help them solve that problem and eliminate that issue that's plaguing them. So when you get them over in private message, you're going to be like, hey, how's it going? And they're going to be like, hey, what's up? Or, you know, however you talk to people. And you're going to say, listen, I saw that you were asking questions about my product. You know, what is it that you want, you know, that you could use in your life? What do you want this product to help you with? You know, and they may say, oh, well, I have this and I have this. Boom. Now you are starting to interact with them. You're building that relationship. You're showing them how much you care, and you want to solve their problems. So they're going to give you some more information, okay? And that's when you say, awesome, here's what my product can do. Here's why it's amazing. Here's why everybody loves it. You know, here's another amazing before and after picture, you know, and then they could say, you know what, that's awesome. I'm going to order on payday, okay? Which is, you know, who knows, Friday. Then you know to follow up with them on Friday. And even then, maybe then they're like, oh, you know what, I actually have to wait or whatever. But you now have a relationship, and they know that you just want to get something in their hands that's going to help solve their problem. So there's really nothing salesy or scammy or yucky about it. It's a really feel-good way to interact with people. So never, ever, ever answer questions in the comment. It is a sales killer right then and there. It's a conversation killer, because you answer the question. And guess what? Most likely, if one person has a question, more people have questions. So if one person asks a question and you go in and answer it, and let's say later on somebody comes and scrolls down and sees it and goes, oh, I wonder how much this costs. If you already answered it, they're not going to comment and ask, and then you never even knew that they were interested in the price. You have no idea. You just have to wait and hope and cross your fingers that they're going to come back to you at some point and ask another question or whatever. So never ever answer questions in comments. Always take it to private message. And then just let the person know in the comments that you did indeed send them a private message, because that also lets everybody else know that you are answering questions and you are available and you do care, and you're not just leaving a bunch of unanswered questions in the comments and then everybody's like, what's going on? I don't even want to write a question because she's not even answering anybody. So always indicate that you sent them a private message and then follow up with them in that private message. Never, never in the comments. Okay, so that is it. That is how to create a killer Facebook post. It's definitely a great way to get a lot of attention. Now, it does generate a lot of interest. It might not generate interest on every single one. And it is a very powerful way to post, so you don't want to abuse it. You don't want to fill up your newsfeed all day with this. 1 to 2 of these a day is more than enough. And then if you have additional sales posts on top of that, change it up, do something else, show a picture of the product packaging, or, you know, some other format, okay? Because you definitely don't want to do it. You never want to do the same type of post over and over again. Always change it up. But as far as, you know, if you really, really need to really get across something, this is the best way to go about it. And no matter what you're posting about your business, whether it's a lifestyle post, a product packaging post, what we're talking about right now, whatever it is, never put your link and never answer questions in the comments. I know it's very counterintuitive. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable, like, oh, I just want to answer them right now. What is this? You know, because when you're having a normal conversation, like say you're in a party, you know, you don't necessarily, somebody doesn't say, well, how was your day? And then you grab their hand and take them off to another room to answer their question, you know? So I know it might feel a little bit like that when you first start, but after you try it a few times, you'll see it's so much better and you can get so much more interaction. And every single like and every single comment on your post counts, and it bumps it up a little bit, and it sends good brownie points to Facebook that post has value, so it's going to show it to more people. So when they ask a question and then you like their comment and then you comment below that and like that as well, now you've got 4 things going on that post. So that sends lots of good juju to Facebook to bump that post into other people's feeds. Okay, so always, I don't care if you wrote it, whatever, like it, like whatever you can on your post, because that's going to show it to that many more people. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys figure out how to kind of have a really, really great Facebook post that's going to get people's attention and not come across salesy, because we definitely do not want that. Okay, so head on over to my website, www.chelseakenyon.com. Also explore my channel. I've got tons of good stuff on here for you guys. And make sure to check out my other video about Facebook, talking about how to post on Facebook. You know, just kind of the timing, what other stuff to post, because we don't want to do all sales. So what other kinds of stuff to post and all that sort of stuff, as well as check out my video on lifestyle posting. And that has to do with crafting a great recruiting post without actually recruiting. So anyway, so check all that stuff out, and I look forward to helping you build an absolutely amazing business. And it's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.